So we've done with fighting zombies. If you haven't seen that, there's a link. Now we are back to Football Manager and the West Ham world, where we have a 3-1 deficit to pull back from AS Monaco and a game against Manchester City coming up next. In a parallel universe, West Ham United decided that Slaven Bilic wasn't the right man to lead West Ham to glory at the London Stadium. Instead, they chose this man. Hi there, my name is JNO. What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of the West Ham World here on JNO FM, and today we have massive fixtures which could have a massive impact on our season. But before we get into the game, I just want to point out that I did some Walking Dead over the weekend, so if you're interested, go check that out. And also, if you want to support the channel, I have a Patreon page where you can donate a monthly fee to help me out running the channel. It would be really helpful seeing as all these advertising companies are pulling their ads from YouTube. I actually don't have any money around to do that money grabbing YouTube a bit that was from that other video I did, but sorry, I didn't prepare well enough. But let's have a look at the game, and you can see that looking at the table, we are currently sitting in 4th still. We seem very comfortable in 4th, maybe with the new Arsenal, and we are just above Arsenal, 3 points ahead of them. They are on 52 points, and we're 2 points behind Manchester United on 57. We're then a full 7 points behind the likes of Liverpool and Tottenham, so it could be another season where we're fighting for a Champions League place and not really fighting for the title. We haven't played any games since you were last with us. You were last with us for the 3-1 loss to AS Monaco, and then a 1-0 win in the FA Cup 5th round against Milton Keynes. And we have Stoke in the 6th round, so maybe we could get the FA Cup this year, and if we can get a good result in this game, maybe go for the Euro Cup as well. Okay, so we are going into this important game with a similar lineup. We're still rocking the 4-2-3-1. We have Frolic in goal because we have sold Rajkovic, if you've missed that from the last episode. Gibbs on the left because we've also sold Ben Davies to Manchester City, who have stolen 2 of our left backs now. Byram, Saul and Keane join them in defence, with Van Ginkel and Hughes in the midfield behind Sane, who we got off of Manchester City. About time he gave us a player back. Klaassen, Draxler behind Anderson. Klaassen has been really good in this role, so we're going to give him another go there. We have the likes of Lewan, Lanzini, Egerstein, Tillemans, Wisdom Oxford and Dragowski on the subs bench. So hopefully we need to go out and score some early goals. We have an away goal, so 2-0 will see us go through to the next round. Last time we played Monaco, we did manage to knock them out. I think it was of the Euro Cup, so hopefully on a second attempt we can do it for the second time. They have brought Diego Costa in though, as you can see there. Thomas Lemar, Berardi they brought in, so that is a very good front four. Sanchez and Samuelson is starting, who used to play for us as well. So it's a hard team to beat, but hopefully at the London Stadium we can assert our dominance. Okay, the team talk's gone very well, so boys, let's get the job done. Okay, London Stadium is fully packed at full capacity. I messed that up so bad, but never mind. As we start off, we've kicked off, playing the ball around the back. Let's see those numbers jump up on our side, please. Okay, Keane plays the ball forward to Hughes. Hughes plays it to Klaassen. Klaassen turns and finds Sane out wide. Sane cuts inside. Sane. Not quite what I was expecting. It's okay though, because it looks like the second highlight might be ours as well, as Klaassen plays it into Hughes. Hughes plays it to Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel out wide to Gibbs. Gibbs crosses it back post. Sane, get in. 1-0, 16 minutes in. The early goal that we needed, and we grabbed it with Leroy Sane, our January transfer window signing. Could he be helping us get through to the next round of the Euro Cup? And while we are watching this, I don't know how many of you are, but if you are wrestling fans, how excited are you for WrestleMania? I know it's not always the best card, like we could book it better as Klaassen is in the box and Anderson's picked it up. Anderson shoots 2-0 in 30 minutes. We've got the goals we needed, did we get them too early? That's the worry. But despite the fact I don't want Brock versus Goldberg to be the main event, some of the card looks really good. I'm really looking forward to Neville versus Austin Aries. That should be an amazing match. Kevin Owens versus Jericho should be good. Anything with AJ Styles is good. I love the man. And I'm hoping Samoa Joe does something big as well. But at the moment, back to Football Manager, back to what's important as Lamar whips in a corner. Please don't concede just before half time, because right now we have what we need. Don't concede, because right now we're going through. But if they score an away goal, we need to score again. As Mbappe skips past a sliding tackle. Oh dear, here we go. Thomas Lemar, the man we are tracking and thinking of signing, has scored one for Monaco. They've only had 5 shots, 1 half chance, and they've scored. That is not what we needed just before half time. That changes the complexion of the game as Lamar, with some mad blonde haircut, jumps in front of Keane or Saul there. They both look very similar on this game, and gets the goal that they need. Okay, I pressed the wrong button there, but it still had a good effect. So that has not had a good effect on someone though. So who have we peeved off? Will Hughes. Will Hughes may have to come off. So far, West Ham 5 half chances, only 3 long shots. The stats look good, but I will tell the boys to get creative. We need another goal now, as Keane heads it towards the back post and Saul can't get the final touch on it. Van Ginkel now has it, plays it back to Keane. Keane to Hughes. Hughes plays it. End of highlight. We need a goal. Right, Hughes plays it back to Keane. Keane to Van Ginkel. Hughes. Draxler. Klaassen. Find the ball into the box. Get your head on it. Get in. Is that Anderson? Anderson has finally scored in front of you guys. He probably has already, but it feels like every time I play him in front of you guys, he doesn't get the job done. But he's got on the end of a Klaassen cross there. 3-1, the same score, just opposite to the game against Monaco at their stadium. Another goal would make me feel better. Now if they score though, they have more away goals as well. So maybe we'll go tighten up. You watch me concede now, I press tighten up. Alright, we're going to have a look at the substitution situation. Will Hughes we will take off. I'd feel better if I had someone that I knew was a very good defensive midfielder. I suppose Tielemans is the most natural for that job. And we'll also bring on Luan, because I think Luan's more likely, or scores goals more regularly than Lanzini. Although Lanzini always does a good job for us when we bring him on actually, so maybe I've made a mistake there. Please win the ball. Win the ball, please. Uh-oh. Good header. Will Hughes pick up the ball? Thank you. Van Ginkel to Klaassen. Back to Hughes. There we go. This is nice. Nice and relaxed. Anderson. Anderson out wide to Draxler. Draxler. Moving forward with the ball. Gets tackled, but it falls to Hughes. Sane. Oh, Sane, do something with it. Don't be countered. Sane's lost the ball. Now they're coming forward. Oh, Lamar. Don't do it to me, Lamar. Great save, Frolic. Great save, Frolic. Thank you. Who needs Rajkovic? Who needs him? As Byron wins the ball, Klaassen plays it out wide. That's the end of that highlight. It's going to start getting nervy now, isn't it? Unless we can score again. I mean, 2 goals is ideal. But right now, if we concede, we're out. If we score and then concede, we're out. Ideally, this is the game where we needed that clean sheet. Someone stop Lamar. Oh, Lamar, you're just a pain in the... Thank you, Frolic. Heroics by Frolic at the moment, keeping us in the game. Frickin' concentrate, boys. We're almost... It's going to go extra time and penalties at this rate. 1 more goal would be good, but I don't want to push my luck and go for it. Right, again, we need to win that ball back. Boys, win that ball back. I do not like all these balls they're getting over the top. Great save, Frolic, again. Why are all the highlights them, despite the stats on the left of the screen? Alright, Gibbs wins that. Finds Luan. Luan over the top to Anderson. Anderson, you can be a hero. Get in! Yes! Anderson has come through. Scored 2 goals in a massive European fixture. We are winning 4-1. We just need to not concede. Can we win trophies this season? It's 4 seasons in. We're still in the FA Cup. We've got the Euro Cup to play for, as long as we don't mess this up. Tighten up, please. We're going to go counter as well. We're going to try and get men behind the ball. We just have to hold on for about 3 to 4 minutes as Klaassen comes forward with the ball. Another one would do my nerves the world of good. Uh-oh. Castillo's running forward. Gibbs, saved my life. Van Ginkel with an interception. Just pass it back to that defender if you need to. Now Keane, just pass it back to Van Ginkel. Just do not lose the ball. Do not lose the ball. I said do not lose the ball, you absolute mug. Oh, thank God. Thank God that volley went over the bar. Why he just stood there. I hate that animation where they just stand there and accept the fact that they're going to get tackled. Don't do it again to me, Keane. We're through. Mate, sometimes this game I just feel relieved when it goes my way. We have gone through, we have beaten Monaco and knocked them out of the Euro Cup for the second time in 4 seasons so far. Great result by the boys, great performance by Mark Anderson, getting a 9.5 rating. Did he score 3 goals? I thought he only scored 2. You hero, Mark Anderson, you absolute hero. What a way to introduce yourself to the world against AS Monaco with a hat-trick. Anyway guys, let's move on to another massive game against Manchester City. The massive games just keep coming. Ideally, a win would cement our position in that top 4. We need to keep winning games because Arsenal and Man United are so similarly positioned to us. So let's hopefully go and beat Manchester City, who are currently sitting in 6th and will want to be catching up with Arsenal. Okay guys, so we are going into the second game of this episode, and it's an away game against Manchester City. As we can see, Manchester City have a star-studded lineup with the likes of Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, Verratti, Gundogan, Flanagan, who they've got off of us, Ben Davies not even making the first team, Donnarumma in goal, and our record against them is pretty poor. Out of 9 games they have won 5, we have drawn 2 and we have won 2. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a result today, as with the game in hand that Arsenal have played, they have jumped above us to 4th. Our goal difference isn't as good as theirs, so we need to stay above Arsenal points-wise unless we can score more goals. And this is probably not the game we're going to do it in. So we are going into this game with a very similar lineup because it got the job done against Monaco. We're hoping it can do the same against Manchester City. We have made 1 change really from the lineup. Sorry, 2 changes in fact. Wisdom is coming in for Sam Byram as right back because he's more defensively solid. And Van der Beek is going to get a game at deep line playmaker on defend because his stats suggest he could do a very good job for us and maybe take over Talisso's role in the club. The front 4 are going to stay the same because they put 4 past Monaco, so hopefully they can put 4 past Manchester City as well. Every time I look at that lineup, they're not even playing as... Oh, Hazard is playing as a midfielder in the centre with Coutinho out on the left. Wow. They have a spoil of riches here at Manchester City, don't they? Okay, so we are kicking off and I don't feel confident. That's not good. I've not told the players that, of course. I've told them I always believe in their abilities. But yeah. Hazard, Coutinho, De Bruyne and Aguero. That is just a redonkulous front lineup. I've got Coutinho in a personal save and I know how good he can be. Just they've already had a chance on goal. 1 minute in and Frolics had to come out with a save there. If the next highlight isn't ours, which it looks like it won't be, I may switch to counter. I was hoping that there'd be space behind and we could grab some goals, but it looks like we're pushing too far forward and they're just passing it around us. Frolics picked up the ball there. It's only 3 minutes in though. Don't panic. Don't panic, JNO. We can do this. We are a big club now as well. We've got a big stadium. We've got some great players in the likes of Draxler, who's coming forward with the ball and gets tackled by Verratti, who finds a great ball over the top to Aguero. Frolic with a great save. Well played, Frolic. Not liking that we've not made anything happen ourselves yet. We are getting pinned down by this Manchester City side. I thought that was in. I thought we were already going to be fighting from behind. Okay, we are whipping the ball into the box now. Gibbs. Oh, It's going to just drop to Bernat. And if he finds a ball... Oh, what? They just got lucky there. Bernat got some serious luck there. And it's a counter-attack by Man City, isn't it? And Coutinho skipped past a bunch of them, but Frolic makes a save. We are changing it to counter. Okay, we need to get a grip on the game, so I've put ourselves to counter. Going to try and keep hold of the ball and be more disciplined as a unit. Alright, Wisdom throws the ball into Sane. Sane, against his old club, finds Klaassen. Klaassen scores! The tactical change has worked straight away. Great ball to Klaassen by Sane, and Klaassen with a great finish. We're actually 1-0 up against Manchester City. Sane having a massive role in that, finding Klaassen. Klaassen with the left-footed shot. Did that take a deflection? It looked like the goalkeeper dived past it. So we may have got a lucky deflection there, but I will take it, boys. Right, Anderson now over the ball. Plays it to Hughes. Hughes plays it to, too far for Draxler. Right, Keane should pick that up. Just don't do anything stupid, Keane. Passes it to Saul. Saul to Hughes. Hughes back to Saul. Saul back to Hughes. Right, this is good. We're keeping the ball. Anderson can play it through to Draxler. Draxler finish. Yes! 2-0. The change in tactics has worked wonders. We've gone to counter, more disciplined, retained possession. Our possession stats gone up. We've scored 2 of our 4 chances now. Cheeky can't concentrate seems like it might be worthy. Worthy or worthwhile. Okay, De Bruyne now. Great header by Gibbs. Can we please win that ball? Can we please win that ball? I don't like it when they attack. I don't like it at all. Hazard is through his goal. Come on, boys. We've literally just taken a 2-goal lead and we concede straight away. 21 minutes in. Okay, that's fine. We've only conceded 1 out of 7 chances. We need to tighten up. Having a 2-goal lead, of course, doesn't guarantee us anything. We are aware that we are a team that can concede goals as Frolic picks that ball up there. Oh, great. De Bruyne's through. Oh, what a finish by De Bruyne. Okay, have they made a change to counteract my change? Because that's what feels like has happened. Great ball through by Aguero to De Bruyne. That's gut-wrenching. We went 2-0 up. It's not even half-time and it's already 2-2. Okay, so it's half-time. I'm going to tell them to remember this is about the fans. No one's having a stinker, but there are some 6.6s there, which are not ideal. Alright, we're going to calmly tell them that we're looking for them to make a difference. This is an important game in the season, boys. We're getting to the tail end of the season. 10 games left after this one. We need to make sure we have one of those top 4 spaces. I want Champions League football at the London Stadium. Ever since we got this job, we've managed to get it every single season. I think. Pretty sure we have. No, that's a lie. The first season we were just lucky. Oh God, Gabriel Jesus, why? Why do it to me, Jesus? It's not ideal that we've finally dropped behind. I feel like they've changed something, which has completely stopped what I had changed. Great turn in by Jesus though there, and a great finish. Everything was going so well, we were 2-0 up for a bit there. Alright, so we're going to take off retain possession. We're going to have run defence, we're going to up the tempo. And we're going to be more expressive on. Come on, let's grab 2 goals in the last 30 minutes, turn this game around completely. Okay, whose highlight is this? It looks like it's going to be Manchester City's. Saul wins the header though. They've still got the ball. Someone slides in and gets nowhere near the ball by the looks of it. Coutinho's going to put a ball in. It's 4-2. Ah! I just don't get how they turned it around so much. I went defensive, changed up the tactic and went 2-0 up. They must have changed something which has completely annihilated what I've done. and they've scored 4. Well, we're dropping to 5th, boys. Hopefully Arsenal and Man United will drop points when we get some easier opposition. Of course, I'm assuming we'll beat those easier opposition. It may be season number 5, we have Euro Cup, which is not what I want at all. I want the club to keep progressing. I want to get to a point where we're getting quarterfinals and semi-finals of the Champions League and maybe challenging for the title. At the moment, if we don't get Champions League football next year, I don't think I can get players like Draxler and Sane to the side. That being said, we have a bunch of youngsters that could potentially come through and get good for us at the right time next season. Anderson was the first of a bunch of youngsters, so I'm hoping soon a lot of them will follow as Jesus is through. Jesus was a player we could have got in the summer if we had the money, and he scored against us again. Just imagine if I had Gabriel Jesus up front. Wow, we were 2-0 up. We were 2-0 up. Well, guys, this is going to be the end highlight. Hopefully there isn't another goal, but it wouldn't surprise me if Man City score again. I really thought we might be picking up the win there when we went 2-0 up. But something changed in the game and oh wow, Jesus is through again. My defence just lets him run through. Okay, just blow the whistle, ref. It's done. We're done. My team's done. Stick a fork in us already. Wow. How has this happened? Complete collapse by my team here. Complete and utter collapse. Should have just done the Monaco game. Should have just done like a triple episode last one. Done Monaco, MK, Monaco. I just don't understand how we just collapsed so much. Don't you dare score again. Right, there is the full-time whistle, so I think enough said about that, the better. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, as always, to the West Ham world. Sorry about that last game. Very disappointing game to finish off an episode with. But if you've enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel as well. I've been JNO, you guys have been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.